Howdy folks, and I hope you're all happy and healthy out there in collecting land, and welcome back to the channel for the first ever episode of Grail or Fail. So what is Grail or Fail, I hear you collectively cry? Well, in each episode I'm going to revisit an older figure that's considered by many to be a Grail, and decide if it still deserves that accolade today, or as the title suggests, has it been dethroned and is now a fail? A lot of the figures you see in Grail or Fail will have had the full review treatment on the channel, so if you're wanting a more in-depth look at the featured figures, check out the channel's homepage. But before we dive in, as always, a huge thank you to everyone who supported the channel. Please drop a like on this video and help other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, please mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you don't miss any of the action figure goodness coming up on the channel. So, a different format for this video, folks. An up close with the figure, then it'll be decision time, Grail or Fail, and then we'll be wrapping the whole thing up with a mini showcase at the end. So, first into the ring to defend its Grail status, it's Kaustic Plastiks' take on Max Schreck as Count Orlok in F.W. Murnau's 1922 groundbreaking vampire movie Nosferatu. Now, this figure's only been out for about a year. It's about a year old. And we'll be taking a look at much older figures in the series, but I thought we'd kick off with this figure as it was the first ever figure I reviewed on the channel. And if you decide to watch that review, I give you fair warning, I didn't have a clue what I was doing back then, so bear that in mind if you take a look. And with the Robert Egger remake scheduled for release on Christmas Day, I thought, why not kick off with the original vampire himself? But that's enough of my ramblings, so let's get up close with the undead and find out if it is actually a Grail or a Fail. Okay folks, I think I have probably set myself a very, very easy task with this first episode of Grail or Fail, but we'll soldier on anyway. I've got a fit of the giggles here thinking just how easy this is going to be. Yeah, I'm staring at this base here, and it's a great base from Kaustic Plastiks. We've seen them, we know what they're like. They're magnetic bases, but they're just done really, really well. They could probably teach in art a thing or two about magnetic bases, but it's very simple, very straightforward, very effective, with that Nosferatu stuck to the front and that sticker on the top there of the cobbled ground. Moving up, I'm not going to treat this like a review, because this is more of me sort of enjoying myself and maybe having a fun with lighting here, and just enjoying figures for what they are, and maybe reminding myself of why I do this, and the joy that these figures can bring when they're done this well. The outfit, well, I only wish we had touch-o-vision here, if that makes sense, because the super smooth velvety quality of this jacket and the cut are absolutely superb. People who've got this figure will know what I'm talking about. It is just cut perfectly. The screen accuracy is wonderful. These fantastic buttons up the front all look superb. The proportions are amazing. Like I said, I'm not going to treat this like a review. I'm just going to bathe in the wonderfulness of this figure. We'll take a quick look at the accessories actually, because I've got these out, and I still say, and I know a few people who agree with me on this one, these are some of the best 1/6 scale hands ever made, ever, full stop, end of sentence. They are simply fantastic. The paint applications, the sculpt, are truly phenomenal, and yeah, they just complement the figure perfectly. There's a spare head sculpt as well, a swap out head sculpt, and there's that coffin at the back. We'll take a closer look at that, but yeah, let's get him into a different pose and swap out heads. So as I said, this is going to be more me mucking about and enjoying this figure more than anything else. Did I forget to mention the rats? He comes with two absolutely superbly sculpted perfectly formed rats, and they're just wonderful little additions. One of them has even found something to munch on, and is in the process of eating his dinner. And it's the attention to detail, as always with Kaustic Plastik, that's great. I've swapped out the head sculpt here and the arms, but while we're here, we might as well take a look at these shoes. Really well done, and fantastic weathering here, and the cut on the outfit is absolutely spot on as well. I suppose probably herein lies one of my only niggles. Now, I've mentioned that I absolutely love these hands, and that they are simply some of the best I've ever seen in 1/6 scale. But swapping them out can be a bit of a ball ache. The instructions tell you to roll up his sleeves and roll them backwards and then swap out the arms, which is damn near impossible unless you have the tiniest fingers in the known universe. So it's a case of pushing them up. Pushing the sleeves up, which can be a bit of a pain, but it's a minor niggle. It's a minor niggle, and as I mentioned before, if you actually look at those hands, I mean, this is just a couple of the swap out hands here. We've got this sort of bent back one, and then the one where it looks like he's giving the rods, but he's actually designed for holding the keys, which come as an accessory as well, and they are just brilliant. But yeah, the swap out head sculpt with the hat. Now, Kaustic Plastik decided to go with a sculpted plastic hat, and I think it was probably the best decision, to be honest. I think if they'd have gone for a material hat there, it could have caused issues, but I think the choice of going sculpted was the right one, and it works perfectly. And actually, while we're on the subject, I'm going to bring in this, the other head sculpt, and see if we can't get close up on this. I've got it down here. Let's have a quick look, and I hope the light will do this justice. I think this really is just an amazing piece of work. The paint applications, the sculpt, all on point. The thing that just sort of sealed the deal that the Kaustic Plastik are up there with the best 1/6 scale figure manufacturers is the fact that this hair behind the ear is actually artificial hair. It's not sculpted in. But yeah, that's the extra head that you get with him, and great it is too. I just think it's a fantastic piece of work, and I couldn't resist putting him in this rather wonderful coffin accessory that Kaustic Plastik saw fit to give us. It's really lightweight plastic, although it looks really authentic wood. The graining on there and the paint applications, and it just takes the posing of this figure to the next level as well. Really, you are only limited by your imagination on this one. What you want to do with this figure, how you want it in the display, and there you can see him lurking in the coffin. This is I love this particular setup for displaying the figure with just one very creepy hand coming out and lifting the lid off. But yeah, that's the coffin accessory, and as I say, you can have hours of fun posing this figure and mucking about with the accessories. I think this is going to be pretty much a done deal, but I think we need to get him back on the turntable to decide, is this a Grail or is this a fail? Okay folks, so there you have it. That is Kaustic Plastiks Nosferatu. Grail or fail? Well, I think you know where this is going. It's a bit obvious from the beginning here. It's a young one. It's only a year old, but in my book, absolute Grail, 100%. Everything pretty much nailed on, apart from a couple of minor niggles, but yeah, I think what we're looking at here is most certainly a future Grail. This thing is already changing hands for silly money on the aftermarket, and I think we're looking at something truly spectacular. But yeah, absolute 100% Grail in my humble opinion. So I guess that wraps it up for this first ever episode of Grail or Fail. What's your take on this figure? Do you have it in your collection? Is it a piece that you're looking to get hold of? Do you think it's a Grail? Do you somehow think it's a fail? I'd be fascinated to hear, so please drop a comment in the comment section below. And as always, a massive thank you for watching. What's coming up on the channel? Well, we've got plenty more episodes of Grail or Fail. Plenty more episodes of Don't Make Me Choose as well, where I pit two figures against each other. Also, plenty more reviews, plenty more showcases in the 1/6 scale world. We've got stuff from In Art, from Kaustic Plastiks, from Hot Toys, from Pure Art, Susu Toys, Present Toys, the list goes on. And quarter scale stuff as well, and statues to boot. So as I mentioned at the top there, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the good stuff that's coming up. And I suppose all it remains for me to say, from Nosferatu himself and from me, take care of yourselves, happy collecting, and until next time on the channel, it's over to the showcase.